What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Lesser Athletes. My name is Chadwell, and today was an interesting video for you here on the channel. Today is a video that I have been theorizing for a long time, and today I'm going to share my theory with you, and you guys can debate on if it is correct, if it is wrong, but I do believe Roman Reigns is winning the Royal Rumble. Now, is that my stern prediction? Not entirely, because I think the favorite, of course, is CM Punk. The last promo with CM Punk on Raw has really shown me that it possibly is going to be CM Punk. But the thing is that I'm feeling more and more and more, and truthfully, a little bit more, that Roman Reigns could actually be winning it. And what a curveball it would be, what a swerve it would be. But let's talk about why I think Roman Reigns is winning the Rumble. So let's first talk about, why do I think Roman Reigns is winning the Rumble? Paul Heyman has been his talking kind of, voice for a little bit, while Roman Reigns has kind of been in the background so far during this whole kind of, not hiatus, but kind of since, being the official tribal chief. And Paul Heyman announces Roman Reigns is coming to the Rumble, and he said he's coming back for that title. And he kind of keeps reiterating that he's coming back for Cody's title. Now, usually you'd want somebody to be out for their own announcement and kind of being the one to say, hey, I am coming for this title. But the thing is that I believe Roman Reigns isn't entirely getting shown as much to throw off the scent and to make it very important when we see him in this Royal Rumble trying to go after the Royal Rumble. I get that there's going to be people coming after him. I get that we're going to have a lot of people going after him entirely. But the thing of the matter is, Drew said, I'm not coming for Roman Reigns. He already knows that. I'm going to be targeting CM Punk more. I have a feeling that they are announcing that CM Punk is getting targeted a lot because he's going to get eliminated by somebody and Roman Reigns is probably going to win. I have a feeling that with Paul Heyman nonstop saying Roman Reigns is going for that title, Roman Reigns is doing this, what do you do? Do you not give it to Roman Reigns? Does he get eliminated by Jacob Fatu? Does he get eliminated by, Punk? I could really see Drew being the one to eliminate him. What could happen? Today, we're going to be talking about this scenario where Roman wins it, because it could be a big swerve for them to do it, potentially. We'll talk about everyone thinking about Punk will win, which we do need to talk about. Everyone and their moms think about Punk. I think about Punk probably winning when it was that Cody debate, when they had at the end of the promo. It looks like CM Punk is going to be the winner. It does. That's not a lie. But there is a lot of swerves we could do with CM Punk. And I think the reason why is because of multiple reasons in Punk's story that we'll talk about a little later. But let's also talk about why would they want Roman to win. It's kind of boring if Roman wins. I think that's what a lot of people think. Roman wins, well, duh, like he's going to go after Cody. We don't want Cody versus Roman 3. Why do you want Cody versus Roman 3? I don't think Cody versus Roman 3 is going to happen, but I do want them to kind of redo the 2015 Royal Rumble. I think that's what a lot of people think could happen. I think if they give the win to Roman 10 years later, this would be a cheering moment. Roman would win the Royal Rumble for the first time since 2015, if I'm not mistaken. That might be wrong. No? 2019 was Rollins, Drew. Or not Drew. Nakamura. Drew. No, Nakamura was there. I don't know. I'm kind of blanking out right now. I'm trying to remember 16 and 17 right now. Anyways. Actually, I know who's 16 and 17. Never mind. We're good. So here's the thing. Redo the Royal Rumble in 2015 and kind of give him the moment where, The Rock even raising his hand, realizing that the people still turned on him. This kind of redoes that moment. Give him a cheerful Royal Rumble win. And I think, especially if The Rock is not involved, we don't know if The Rock's involved or not. If The Rock is not involved, this could be a way for you to give Roman Reigns something for WrestleMania. Because let's be honest here. If The Rock's not involved, what are you doing with Roman? Can't go Roman solo. I don't think he would go Roman Jacob Fatu. I think it would be more than likely he gets in a title match. Just how? It's CM Punk and Roman or it's Drew versus Roman. I think that's where we're kind of looking at. That's kind of where we're at so far. So redo the 2015 Royal Rumble. But the thing is that if we give Roman to win, I think Roman wins and challenges Cody. And I think a lot of people don't expect him to go after Gunther. He would go after Cody for sure. Now, this pulls up the interesting point. If he goes after Cody, are we going to get Cody versus Roman 3? I don't think so. I think finally Punk uses the favor. And that's what I keep going back to. I think Punk is an obvious favorite to win the Royal Rumble. But, what is the favor? And I guess we're going to find out on Royal Rumble Day, supposedly. And it really, they kept saying it was to make sure he gets in the main event. But here's the thing. The only two things that I keep going back and forth that could happen with Punk and Heyman for this favor is either it's going to be Roman and Punk at the end, and Heyman costs Roman to give Punk the ultimate win and get him to the Royal Rumble. That's one. Two, what the other thing could be, Punk loses, Roman wins, and Punk gets himself inserted in the match. I think that's what we're looking at. I think that's what I'm thinking happens. I think Roman wins the Royal Rumble. Roman decides, I'm going to go after Cody. Punk says, whoa. I have this favor of Paul Heyman because I had to help you, and I'm in the match officially. And then we get the real triple threat main event. And this is a night 2 main event. So anyone that can say, oh, CM Punk did a main event night 1, or main event night 1, he's not a real main eventer. This is, without The Rock, the best possibility of a match. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk is one hell of a match. This is like a once in a lifetime match that we'll see only at WrestleMania. I think it gives you the chance of also having, Reigns and Punk maybe not working as hard if you want to. Cody Rhodes can carry the match if he needs to. We had a recent promo of Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, which makes you feel like Cody Rhodes and CM Punk knows that he wants to go after that WWE title rather than the heavyweight title. And if that is the case, I think it is, subtle foreshadowing for a Punk and Cody potential match. Now, would it be Punk winning the Rumble and going after Cody? I could see that. But I think Roman winning the Rumble, going after Cody, Punk finally using the favor, so that's not just, what favor has to be used after Punk wins the Rumble without anybody's help? Nothing. There's nothing. It has to be either Heyman screws over Roman or Punk loses the Rumble. It's either or. Unless that favor makes no entire sense and they're going to try and BS it, that's it. So if we're looking at that, logically, this is what we're looking at. I think a main event with Cody, Roman, and Punk is the way to go if The Rock's not there. And honestly, this is probably what they had in mind. Roman winning the Rumble, Rock inserting himself into the Royal Rumble or into the main event with some kind of way, some kind of idea. And then from there, we get the triple threat at WrestleMania. But I think because The Rock's not there, they decided, let's switch it up and put Punk in there instead so he can for sure get that main event. I think that's what's happened and that's what's going to be going on. So I'm liking a main event with Rhodes, Reigns, and Punk. But I have another thing I want to talk about, and this is my last thing. My other possibility. I think Cody Rhodes, Roman, Punk is a for sure thing. Now, Seth Rollins is the only thing that I keep coming back and saying, well, what happens with Seth Rollins? Right now, his WrestleMania kind of, not dream, but his WrestleMania kind of path has been kind of iffy. You thought it was going to be Punk and Seth. You thought it was going to be them two. They had to do it on Netflix. After that, I'm thinking, okay, maybe Gunther in a match. Maybe it's Gunther versus Seth at Elimination Chamber, or at Seth wins Elimination Chamber, goes after Gunther. That's a possibility. But then what do you do with Cena? Cena needs to go in a match with Gunther probably at Elimination Chamber. Getting the Elimination Chamber. God, I keep doing that. Gotta love that. So what happens with Seth Rollins? Well, right now, maybe it's a storyline with Sami Zayn, where it's Seth Rollins versus Sami Zayn. Maybe it's something with Drew, where he teams up with Drew. I'm going to be honest. Truthfully and honestly, I think I'm at the point where I think that we could have a storyline where Seth Rollins somehow gets in the match. Now, what would that be? I keep trying to think what could happen to make this warranted. And I wonder if they keep calling the Elimination Chamber your chance for a championship opportunity rather than the number one contender for the heavyweight title. And if they keep saying that, then maybe Seth Rollins wins the Chamber and Seth Rollins inserts himself in here. And they're like, what are you doing? You can't do that. And instead, we have Seth Rollins enter this match with his championship opportunity. Now, how much do I love that? I don't know. I think there is some point, some way where we can get Seth Rollins inserted into this match, though. Because, listen, the reason why I think the triple threat works is because Cody Rhodes doesn't want Punk to win. And Punk and him had an amazing promo match. That's one of the best promos we've seen, I was going to say all year, but granted. But in a while, let's just say that. Cody, Punk have a little problems. Cody, Roman, you already know there's problems. You already know they were going to rekindle that feud somehow, some way. Roman has problems with Cody Rhodes. Roman has problems with Punk because, helping him, but they still have a little bit of problems. That does all the triple threat. Now, Seth has a problem with technically all three. Let's start off with Punk. Obvious one. Obviously going. Seth with Roman. Obvious one. Cody and Seth, you could kind of say maybe not, but Seth's recent promo says that he would go after Cody potentially if he wins, the Royal Rumble. I also have to believe that if Seth would win, go win the Royal Rumble, he could go after Cody easily or even try to go after championship. Think about all the times that Seth Rollins has beat Cody Rhodes. Cody has also helped the bloodline. So Seth could have a problem with that and saying that you also turned on me, not just Kevin Owens. So there's a lot of problems that you can still go back and forth. I have to the left of me also that this was like a month ago, 2 months-ish now, I think, from the video. I said that if The Rock is out, who main events WrestleMania? And I threw out this possibility. Now, shout out Kay the Catcher. I'm trying to remember the exact name. I don't have it next to me. They also agreed that, and they always comment on my videos, so thank you for always doing that. They also agreed that this could be a possibility. I think there's an interesting point where you could throw in Seth Rollins and make this a true dream match, that this would be once in a lifetime, and you can go so many routes. Everyone hates everyone. This is a full grudge match. This is full intense match. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling, and I hope to God they do this match. This is the match where you're like, I cannot wait to watch this. But man, oh man, truthfully, man, oh man, I think it's a possibility, but you got to start with Roman winning that Rumble. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know anything down in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.